Hi guys, my name is Payton Sartain. Welcome to my channel if you're new here, and if you're a returning subscriber, you know I already love you. So if you watched yesterday's vlog, you know that I am building a gingerbread house today. But this is not just any gingerbread house, okay? My besties at Kiva, which is one of my favorite cannabis companies, sent me over a little gingerbread house building kit, but some of the ingredients are infused with cannabis, i.e. weed. By the way, I'm over 21 and I also live in California, so this is legal for me to do. If you're not 21 and you don't live in a place where weed is legal, please just don't, okay? Just don't. So we have the actual gingerbread house. We have chocolate that is cannabis infused, so this is peppermint bark, and we also have a milk chocolate. We have icing, so we've got red icing, white icing, and I also have this icing already packaged for me, ready to go. And this is all cannabis free. And then I have a bunch of decorations. So we've got like some little circular orb things, I don't really know. There are a bunch of different colors, but they're cute for decorating. So these are cannabis infused mints. And this is 2.5 milligrams of CBD, and this is 2.5 milligrams of THC. I also have some gummies. These are holiday punch gummies. They're called Christmas Morning. Wow, okay, we're into this. And then I also have cannabis infused blueberry bites. So what's gonna happen is I'm going to ingest one of these. I don't really know which one and I don't know how much. And then I'm gonna wait a hot sec and we're gonna build this gingerbread house once I'm just feeling creative, you know what I mean? Also on Instagram, on my stories, I had y'all ask me questions. So I have something to talk about while I'm building this gingerbread house. Y'all submitted a lot of questions and some really good ones. First, let's decide what I'm gonna have. I think I'm gonna like mix a couple things. I'm gonna have one of these holiday punch gummies, not the whole thing because it's 5 milligrams, but stay with me. I'm gonna have half of one. They look really good. I'm gonna say smell like holiday punch. I'm gonna have half of this. So that's 2.5 milligrams. Sometimes edibles can take a hot sec to really just set in, you know? I'm going to have a handy dandy can. If you guys don't know what can is yet, you just need to figure your life out. So you may have noticed I talk about can all the time. It's one of my favorite things ever. If you're a person who is 21 or over and living in a place where you can legally ingest marijuana, you should definitely try can. This is a product that really allows me to enjoy weed rather than feeling super overwhelmed by like a 5 to 10 milligram edible. Like I could never, okay? Like if I took that, it would be a night and I wouldn't be able to talk to you. But what I like about cans is this is 2 milligrams of THC and it tastes really good. Because there's so little THC in it, it kind of feels like, you're like, am I getting a little high or am I just, do I have a little pep in my step, you know? Am I a little more curious? I really like a really subtle effect like that. And because this is a liquid, I feel like it does affect me faster than like an edible does. So I will be sipping this while I wait for this to kick in and my creative juices start flowing. And then we'll get to building the gingerbread house and answering questions. But until then, I'm just gonna sit around, edit some more video and do some laundry. All right, friends, I am back and I'm feeling it. I really am. So let's get started on building this gingerbread house. Where's the icing? Oh, it's right here. Whew, okay, so it begins. I really think that it's probably necessary that I wear this. All right, so it's time for me to build this. This comes with instructions. I have set up a beautiful workstation for myself. So I'm gonna try to like just put the house together first. Okay, this, oh. Basically, I'm just going to lay it out like it's gonna be built up. I'm cutting a hole in the icing bag. Oh, cut the sides of this. This is gonna go together for 2 minutes. I'm supposed to hold this on here. I'm gonna answer some questions. Y'all, I am, hi. Ah. Okay, so that was a fail. Maybe if I do all of this at one time, like, hello? Oh yeah, you can send them. Thank you. I have a food delivery here. I did not order anything. All right, so the first question I just read, like, kind of fucking annoys me because people always ask me this question. Will you eventually have a real job or will you be a blogger for a while? The word blogger, I feel like that as a job, I'm not currently a blogger. Like I don't write on a blog, so one, not a blogger. Two, well, I understand the idea that like influencers don't have real jobs, etc., etc. If you are making a full-time salary off of your own back, I would consider that a real job. Am I doing this wrong? What is this? Oh my gosh, I'm doing it wrong. That's so annoying. Now I figured it out. Okay, got it. So anyways, back to my rant. If I'm making money to live my life, newsflash, it's a fucking job. And it's a real job because the money is real. It's not like Monopoly money. I'm making actual dollars to pay my rent and my bills. So I would consider that a real job. Just because someone doesn't give me a paycheck does not mean I don't have a real job. There's plenty of people who don't get paychecks from other people and their jobs are very much real. So I'm a little confused by that. Let me see if Taylor ordered this. Y'all, I think Joe just sent me the sugarfish. Yum. Oh no, this is drying. Okay, what are your biggest pet peeves in other girls? I think one that bothers me the most is when people are really proud of having like mean girl energy. I don't really understand it. Honestly, sometimes I feel like I might have mean girl energy, but it's not something that I want, and I hope I don't have it. But I feel like some girls just come off like they want to be mean to people. Like they want to be mean girls. I'm like, I don't really understand that. What is the most obnoxious thing couples do in your opinion? I don't know. There's a lot of really obnoxious things. And I don't want to be judgmental. Like if you're in love with someone and you're acting like a little bit weird, I kind of feel you. But I think like, I think couples who overdo their relationship for the purpose of social media are the most obnoxious people freaking ever. I'm so grossed out. I think everyone shows their love differently. I just feel like sometimes people are putting on a show on social media. This is nothing new. Obviously, everyone notices this. It drives me insane. Why are you trying to prove this to everybody else? It's not anyone else's business to like decide if your relationship is good or not. Oh, this is from Joe. He got me sugarfish, guys. So this is kind of interesting timing. Obviously I brag on Joe and I love like posting him on my social media at this point just because he is such a part of my life. Generally when he does cute things, which is like so often, I don't really like put it anywhere. Like he is constantly ordering me food like this and I sometimes will put it on my story like a few times, but not every single time. I feel like the way that I did this is weird, but all right. I have to hold this here. Oh my gosh, more than one person asked me, what's your favorite part of Joe's body? And she said, other than the obvious with an eggplant. I don't know, all of it's my favorite part. I think probably his face. I love his face, it's a great face. He also just is like tall and built too, so I just kind of like the whole thing, but I think I stare at the face more. So I think if I were to choose one part of Joe's body that I needed besides the eggplant, it would be his face, because I use it the most. Wait, why is this falling apart still? Okay, this is a problem. Okay. Okay, everyone. I'm gonna put these on either side of this to hold these up while this dries. Well, let me just have some of my freaking sugarfish, okay? Let me live. Look how cute! He got me a crab roll, which is my freaking favorite thing ever. Oh my god. Okay, this one says, if you could start over and rewind to March and have the pandemic not happen, would you? I think the pandemic, for me, has been pretty great because I met Joe during this, and I think it's a lot of the reason why I ended up meeting him. But then again, obviously horrible things have happened and people have lost their jobs and people have died. People have gotten incredibly sick, so I guess I don't want the pandemic to happen. That really sucks if I can't meet Joe in this, you know, alternate reality. But like, what kind of person would I be if I was like, well, actually, I found someone that I like, so I don't really care about, you know, the effects of the pandemic. Like, I have to say, I don't want the pandemic to happen. Okay, wait, I'm gonna have one of these. He also sent me extra ginger. I'm gonna have one bite and then I'm gonna start it on this because I really need to like actually start building this, so. I love crab rolls. While I'm building the roof, let's answer another question. What's your sign? Listen, I'm a Capricorn. Let me look at my birth chart, okay? The other day, I called Joe to give me his birth time and I made him his own account on CoStar without telling him, and then I matched us up. Just to let you know, we are not compatible at all. Like honestly, I was really like, I don't know about this. I am a Capricorn Sun, and then I am a Capricorn in Venus, Mercury, Mars, Neptune, and Uranus. Uranus. And then I am a Gemini rising and a Leo moon, to get really specific. I'm gonna do this, my side first, to see what I'm doing, kind of. Most embarrassing, fun, / drunk / high shenanigan. I will not be sharing that publicly, any of them. If you could change anything about yourself, what would it be? Like a lot of things. I would change a lot of physical things, a lot. And I would also change a lot of non-physical things. So I don't really know how to answer that because I could be sitting here for literally 24 hours telling you. But couldn't we all about ourselves? Am I right? I'm onto something here. That side's looking pretty good. This one says, if you could sleep with one fictional character, who would it be? I feel like there's a lot. Oh, maybe Jon Snow. Kinda hot. Anyone playing like a Jon Snow-like character, that's my favorite. Okay, this one says, do you feel like you've changed / given things up for your relationship? I've definitely had to give things up. Like obviously I'm not, you know, hot girling out everywhere anymore. I also don't really have any like fun boy drama anymore, which is kind of like a fun thing to have with my friends. It's definitely like a bonding kind of thing you go through together. I don't have any complaints about Joe, nor do I have anything to really say about him that's an update. So, oh, I fucked this up. Be like way lower. I have to re-icing that. Then this will fit. Okay. Anyways, so I've given up, like honestly, some time with my friends. I feel like that I would spend like bullshitting with them and like really running with the crew. I feel like I don't do that anymore. A lot of people ask me how much my apartment costs. I'm not ever going to share that information, nor am I going to share the building that I live in. Have you tried any hallucinogens? Perhaps. Are you and Joe moving in together anytime soon? We've only known each other since like March, okay? Just like, let's slow down a little bit. I will say, being 26, I think the timeline does like, you get a little bit of like pep in your step about it and you're like, okay, the next few years we need to be like thinking about moving in together because I really wanna live with someone before I ever consider getting engaged to them. So that's on my mind. Also, our lease at this apartment is not up until next December, like of 2021. So I still have a complete full year in this apartment. So maybe after that, yes, we've talked about the fact that I can move with him. The issue with that is he plays baseball and his schedule is all over the place. He's currently playing for the Washington Nationals. So that means he's in Washington, DC for like 6 months out of the year, I think. 7 months out of the year. 8 months out of the year, something like that. And then even when he's in DC, he's traveling with the team like half of that time. His off season's from like October / November to February basically. So then he can live wherever. And then he goes to spring training in the spring. So that's like February, March, he's in spring training. Moving in together means I would have to like go where he's playing. Obviously it's not the norm. We won't be moving into like an apartment that I would like decorate and make all cute like this. Like it would be like almost like a temporary place. What's something you know about society that we should talk more about? Simulation, etc. I believe everything. Like I feel like I can make a case for all of these different conspiracy theories because I can kind of like see why they would be true. So yes, I believe we're living in a type of simulation. Basically our world runs off of mathematical equations. So I feel like I could see how that would be true. Talking about various what people consider conspiracy theories and just like trying to prove that each of them could be true is my favorite thing to do. And I somehow simultaneously believe all of them. Okay, so she's looking like she's pretty built. I hope I didn't just mess it up. Wow, I only used a whole tube of icing. I've gotten some questions. This one says, what's it like having a famous boyfriend? A lot of questions like that. How is it dating a professional athlete? How is it dating an athlete? Here's the thing, I have not been with Joe while he's actually playing because we met like at the beginning of all this craziness in 2020 and he was in spring training and then spring training stopped and then the season started and they gave them the opportunity to opt out if they wanted to, so Joe decided to do that. So he essentially took this whole season off and spring training starts in February. So I haven't really been with him while he's actually playing and I haven't seen that side of him like at all. the playing baseball side. He's been able to hang out with me all the time. He's constantly available for my FaceTime at night. Also, I wouldn't say that he's like famous. I feel like people in Washington, D.C. notice who he is, but like, I don't think he's like famous. I think sometimes people can maybe tell he's an athlete because he's kind of tall. I don't know, there's not really much different. Y'all, 2 years ago, not this last season, but the season before, he won a World Series with his team. And I can't even picture him playing baseball, honestly. I'm like, I'll believe it when I see it. So I'm honestly excited about this season. I think it'll be nice to see him like in his little zone. But so far, literally nothing is different. We just sit around and eat food. His job is to go work out during the day. So like he'll go and work out or do whatever he needs to do to be in shape and to pitch or whatever. And then he just like eats healthy. And that's his job right now in the off season. Ooh, this one says, do you think we're alone in the universe? No, guy, we're not. Duh. This one said, if you could have only one alcoholic beverage for the rest of time, what would you choose? Tequila. Do you believe there are other forms of life on other planets, like in our solar system? I don't think so, but like definitely somewhere in the universe. Would you rather have 6 toes or 6 fingers? 6 toes, for sure. I feel like those would catapult me to run faster, and I could hide them easier. Is a hot dog a sandwich? Kind of. Oh my gosh, this girl says, not a question, I just love you, keep being yourself. So that was really cute, yes. But then she said, also I ate Chicken Express and thought of you. Wow, all I need in this life is to be a Chicken Express influencer. Yo, I'm doing a horrible job of decorating this. I keep forgetting. I'm just gonna do something really easy. Don't make fun of me. I didn't really mean to do this, and now I don't think I'm gonna have enough icing for the other side. I already hate my gingerbread house. Okay, like this looks fine, but what happens when I run out of icing and I can't do the same thing on the other side? I'm not gonna have enough icing. This is a 911 emergency. I need more icing. I only have 2 more swipes. Maybe if I hadn't eaten so much, I would have some left. Y'all, I only have 1 more little line I need to make over here. My God, the pressure is mounting. Whoa, it was enough, yay. Now that side kind of matches this one. Where did the rest of my sprinkles go? Guys, are my sprinkles in here? I was just looking for my sprinkles. I built them into the house and then I just fucked it up. Oh my God, she looks like a little dilapidated. Oh no, she's falling apart. Oh no, she's crumbling. Okay, she's kind of fucked up looking, but it's okay, it's all right. You guys, I hate my life. I can't put this together. I just can't. This icing is for eating, not for glue. I'm gonna make it again. No! I don't know if it's because I'm stoned, I'm just dumb right now, or like if this actually sucks. Okay. This, no. Yo, I'm done. I can't do it at all. It was built, y'all saw it for a second. She looked really good for a moment. This is my final product of my gingerbread house. It was a good gingerbread house while she lasted, but she just couldn't hold up to the harsh realities of the world. Gravity was really hard for her. I'm gonna answer a few more questions just because that wasn't, you know, didn't really go according to plan. Have you ever had a falling out with a best friend? Yes, I have. I wouldn't take back from being friends with any of these people for any reason, but I also think you just move forward with your life when it's time, you know? Favorite book and why? Well, the first book that ever changed my life was Slaughterhouse-Five by Kurt Vonnegut. The way that he explained looking at the world in that book is how I kind of did, but I never really had anyone overtly tell me it was okay to look at things like that with kind of like a bleak, nihilistic way of looking at things. But also, he's kind of funny, like he makes it funny. It's kind of like a dark, I guess, sense of humor, you would say. My favorite book, maybe even more favorite than that one, is called Invisible Monsters by Chuck Palahniuk. It's about like fear and doing the things that you most fear. This one says, the Galactic Space Confederation, speaking of conspiracies, and that Israeli leader. Again, I feel like I could come up with a million reasons why every, quote, conspiracy theory is true. Like, I kind of believe it. Like, I kind of believe everything. Because at the end of the day, I don't really know anything, and like, neither do you, and neither does anyone else. So, but the Galactic Space Confederation, yes, I've watched videos about that a lot. That's probably what my TikTok view page is all about at this point, and things like that. So my thoughts are like, that could totally be true. All right, so the last one, because I had to get up for this. Show us your 5 go-to Insta baddie poses. Ollie sent that one in. I don't know if I have 5. I feel like I need to bring you over here. Not with the apron on. Let me do some research. Okay, I definitely see one just like right out of the gate. Thought pose number 1 is this one. Cardi's sitting like this. Doesn't really have the same effect because on the butt, but she's like this. You can't even see my head. And imagine if I didn't have 10 layers of clothes on and I had a butt and I was just like, obviously you have the normal thought squat, which I believe is, oh, it's not a thought, right? Did you say thought or Insta baddie? Insta baddie. I feel like Insta baddies do this, don't they? I think I've done this once or twice. I also feel like they do, I don't do that. Okay, I'm gonna Google Insta baddie. Okay, there's that one that I showed you. There's, I can't think of the direction of this. It's the same pose, but just varied so it's the butt. Generally, what will accompany this is some kind of a logo on the back of like your shirt or your jacket or something. Anything down here like this. I feel like Insta baddies do this kind of thing a lot. I feel like they do this kind of thing a lot with a swimsuit on. Ooh, even sitting down like this. Oh, I need Taylor to help me with this because she knows. Oh my God, am I 1,000 years old? Jesus. Are you kidding me? Why did I think this was gonna have my head in it? You'll fix it. All right, so I think that we've all had enough here. I think we're good. I think we're all okay. I'm sad that my gingerbread house sucked so bad. I could never work construction, okay? I don't have the skills for it. But nonetheless, it was a good idea in theory, though it didn't work out. That's okay. I think I'll live. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you want more videos like this. And also let me know what I should do. Like, should I take an edible and do something else? Like, what should I do? Give me some ideas. Make sure to come find me on Instagram at Payton Sartain if you want to be my Instagram bestie and learn my IG baddie ways. Obviously, I just showed you 6 different Insta baddie poses, so you probably have a lot to learn from me actually. But actually really come follow me on Instagram because I love that. If you are new here, subscribe to my channel, like this video if you like take an edible and do things with me vlogs. And that is it for tonight. I will see you guys in the next video.